after NASA warned about solar storms is expected to bombard the Earth in September 2025. This will not only trigger power failures, damage satellites, and cut off internet access for months, possibly even years. You wouldn't be able to track using GPS, because the satellites will be damaged. You will have no refrigerator, no Xbox, Netflix, no washing machine, and dryer. You will not be able to charge your electric cars when the grid goes down, which is terrifying, because it will take years to repair them. Solar activity will damage the computers, your Facebook account and Google will fail to exist. What is solar flare, and why you must learn more about this? The sun is a giant ball of compressed flaming gas, and magnetic fields manage much of the energy contained in the sun. These fields constantly shift across their surface and control all solar activity. Solar flares are the largest explosive events in the universe, characterized by intense blasts of radiation associated with giant explosion, sending tons of matter toward other planets. The matter comprises zillions of atoms, made up of neutrons, protons, and electrons, that will be propelled through space, traveling millions of miles an hour, destroying the satellites, and start bombarding the Earth. In under 18 hours, these atoms must find and enter a fertilized egg of animals and pollens to survive. This atom is the soul, known as Athma, will kickstart fertilized cell to grow and multiply. Around day 5 or 6, the cells begin to grow, create different types of cells, form organs, and create the fetus to help the soul survive. What happens next has been a bit of a mystery. The biggest recorded solar flare occurred in the morning of September 1, 1859. This was 20 years before the invention of electricity and bulb. The generation of humans, animal and plants born after this solar flare were innovative, creative, and so the Industrial Revolution began. Unfortunately, the greed of acquiring wealth, power, controlling free will, inflicting pain and suffering to souls that have lived on Earth for billions of years. Now over 160 years later, with our widespread technology today, another Carrington-level solar event will knock out the powers of evil people and set us free. Loss of power and the internet can have real repercussions on humanity. Many people depend on the internet access to do their jobs, travel and communicate. There's a real threat to people's lives as well. Imagine what can happen if power was down and all phone and internet communications do not exist. You will not know what to do. If you are in pain and suffering, you cannot contact the emergency service, speak to a doctor, or contact anyone to get help. While there may not be a lot we can do as individuals, besides using batteries or an emergency generator, we cannot communicate, travel, or ask for help when our loved ones or we are in pain and suffering.